Hello everybody, this is Toni and today I'm going to talk about when you feel your dreams are bigger than you are. And the key to that is making goals. Now, last month, I know a lot of people were feeling this way. My astrological friends, I talk about them like they're up in the sky. No, but they're here. They're my friends that talk astrology, and they say that August was just kind of a draining month, especially for empath people. Now we're moving into September, and what I hear is that the next couple of weeks are going to be weeks that you don't necessarily want to do much from what I hear, but you do want to plan. So this is my big, I'm like, so now it's a good time to plan. So now last month I was just lethargic. I was like a sloth laying on my bed. I didn't want to move. You would have thought that I had jet lag, but I didn't. I was laying on my bed for like 3 hours a day, just like doing nothing. And then I'd like go into the kitchen, go do the same thing again. It was just ridiculous. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about goals and how important it is to break them down. So I've got this big project that I'm working on right now, and I knew that just sitting around doing nothing was going to get me nowhere, and I had a deadline. So that is tip number one, is make sure that if you have something you're working on, make sure it has a deadline so you can move forward. And Martha Beck is one of my very, very favorite people, and she talks about something called the WIG, or a wildly improbable goal. And this is something that is so big. It's like through the moon, through the clouds, out in the universe. Like, it's a huge, huge, huge goal. Something that you might even think is absolutely impossible. This is how we make the impossible possible, right? So you're thinking way, way, way big. And so what you're going to do is you're going to break it down. Now break it down into like 10-year chunks. Like, what would you need to do in order to get that big, wildly improbable goal to happen? Say it's creating a big horseback riding something in the sky. I don't know. You could just chunk it down. I don't know what the steps would be to do that, but okay. So you're going to break it down into 10-year chunks, break those 10-year chunks down into 5-year chunks, break the 5-year chunks down into 1-year chunks, break the 1-year chunks down into 1-month chunks, or even quarterly chunks, and then 1-month chunks. And just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until you get to what you need to be doing right this second. And sometimes the thing that you need to be doing right this second is exactly what you're doing right now. You're watching this video with me. Thank you. So yeah, it's once you get the momentum going too, then things will pick up. I'm thinking about, I think it's on the Ice Age, and I think it's that little squirrel guy. I'm not really sure what kind of creature he is, but he goes running around. He's a little bit neurotic, like me. And then he goes running around, and then he goes and he gets himself in some snow, and then he starts rolling around, and then before you know it, you've got a big giant ball, and it's going to go crashing somewhere, and you're like, whoa! That sort of momentum. That's the sort of momentum that you need to start. So if you're starting from right here, right now, what is one thing that you can do to take a step, just one step, toward that huge dream, that huge goal of yours? Just one step. And if you start with just one step, then you can move on to the next step, the next bigger step. And sometimes the steps get really, really steep, and that's when we need help. But I really hope that this helps you today. Thank you for watching this video. Mwah, mwah. I love you. You take it easy, okay? Bye-bye.